Hey guys, it's your boy Rod from DBZSHFIGS.com, and today I'm bringing to you an unboxing and review of the Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts Son Goku. But before we begin, just want to let you know I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once I hit that mark, I'll be giving away one of these Tamashii Nation store exclusive Son Goku Innocent Challengers. So if you're not subscribed and you enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe. You might be the one taking this one home. But anyways, we have this very nice looking Goku figure here, obviously from Dragon Ball GT, as the name suggests. So usually I start by going on about some history of the figure. However, this is the first time that we've gotten Goku from the GT series, so I don't think it's correct to include all the other Gokus as part of his history. But some future history that happened is that this one is actually one of the figures that has been receiving some DLC parts with other releases. So for example, there was the Trunks from GT that came with a tail for this guy, and then the Super Android 17 came with a different face, and the Dragon Fist, I don't know, it's not like a glass thing, it's like a plastic background, and then the most recent one is the Pan that was released, and that one came with an additional faceplate. So yeah, so you kind of need this one to take full advantage of the other figures, because you get extra stuff for free technically. But anyways, this one was released back in January of 2024 for $54. So it makes it one of the most recent releases, to be honest. It's only a year old. And also, I would usually tell you how much this one costs for resale. However, you could actually go on Amazon right now and get it for less than the $54. I think it's going for like $49 and something cents. So you could actually get it for a cheaper price than we all paid for at retail. So if you don't have it and you have an Amazon Prime account, make sure you get it, and then you'll probably get it overnight for less than retail. So it's a really good deal if you like the figure, of course. But yeah, I mean, let's take a look at the box we have here. So we have the series that it's from, so GT, obviously, and then we have the Small Tamashii Nations quality sticker, meaning there's like a reissue. And then usually it has a toy animation sticker somewhere on here, but this one actually has it on the back. And mine is golden because I actually bought this one in Tokyo. So if you have a golden sticker, it means it's an Asian figure. If it's silver, it means it's like a North American figure. But yeah, here we have him doing his Kamehameha pose, and then picture of his face. Over here we have him just looking at us nicely, and then another Kamehameha pose, and the actual Kamehameha right here. And then we just have a couple of different poses you could do with the figure. We have the name on this side, nothing up here. Usually we have something, but the box is kind of small. And then down here we have his face again. So yeah, let's get him out of the box. So here is what the clamshell looks like if you're interested. Mine, the Kamehameha pieces like kind of fell through, but this is basically what it looks like. They used a smaller box than usual, but they do fill up the space, which is really nice. All right, so we're back with our friend here, Goku. But before we begin, make sure to check out my website, DBZSHFIGS.com, where you will find a complete archive of every single release in the Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts line. The site is constantly being updated with all new information. So we have this little guy out of the box. That clamshell was on there really tight, to be honest. Usually comes with like a little plastic. Gotta rip it out. If you're wondering why that is, it's because they put one just so that the paint doesn't scuff in the packaging, But now we have him in our hand. We gotta take it off. And yeah, I mean, he's a tiny figure, but still looks really nice, to be honest. Me personally, I wasn't like the biggest fan of GT, but I do appreciate it. I know the series gets a lot of hate, but I do have some nostalgia attached to it, so that's why I really enjoy that they're doing some GT figures along with like the Dragon Ball Z and the Daima figures lately. But yeah, I mean, he looks straight out of the anime in my opinion. Nothing much to say about the figure. I mean, you have like yellow paint for the pants, and then blue for the gi, white belt, pink wrist locks, something. And then like the shoes, black. you know, pretty simple figure, to be honest. So now I'm gonna go over the accessories and stuff. So it comes out of the box with the closed fist, which these figures usually come with that out of the box. But it does include 5 other pairs of hands. So this one, sorry, they're so small, so it may be hard to see, but these ones are like open hand, like almost reaching for something, like martial arts hands. You know, you could put them post up in a martial arts pose, as he usually does. And the funny thing is that this one actually comes with like 2 that I would consider like martial arts poses, because you know, you have like basically like this, you know. So I don't know if we needed 2. Maybe we could have gotten something different, but I mean, I guess they're slightly different from each other. And then we have another pair of like grabbing hands, but this ones actually have a peg on it, which is to hold the dragon, I mean the Kamehameha effect piece. So basically it'll look like that. And then we have some just Kamehameha hands without the peg, you know, in case you don't want to display with the actual effect piece. So that's pretty cool. And it has a different head in case you don't like the one it comes with, or you want to change it to a more of a windswept action pose, because this one is like just the generic Goku hair. This one is like sweeping off to the side. And then it comes with 3 additional faceplates from the one here. So this one, he's just looking at us kind of happy, you know, Goku nonchalant face. And then it comes with this one, which is him kind of angry. And then it comes with this one, which he's really angry. He's like grinning, you know. And this one, he's even more angry because he's like screaming. So he just gets progressively more angry. And then he does come with an additional gi accessory. And then lastly, we have the Kamehameha effect piece, which actually only comes with 4 attachments. So if you have like the legendary Super Saiyan Goku, or some other ones that come with like Kamehameha effect pieces, those usually have like 7 or 8 of these, but this one's smaller because it's a smaller figure. And basically when you put it together, it looks like this. So this one's actually pretty cool because it joins in with like a ball peg kind of, so you could actually move the little strands of energy to fit whatever diorama you want, you know, which is not something that you could do with the other Kamehamehas, because the other ones have like a specific shape that have to go in here. However, this one only uses ball pegs, which is really cool. If you're wondering how to change these parts, like maybe this is your first S.H.Figuarts, if you want to change the faceplate, you just pop out this front piece, and then you should be able to get behind the ear. Here's what I like to do, and pull out the face. So you see there's 2 holes there. That's where these pegs go in, and you choose whatever face you want. So I'll go with the screaming one here and finish it off with the hair piece that you took out earlier. And there you go. Now you got an angry screaming Goku. And then the hands, you just want to hold real tight and just pull out. And then you grab whatever hand you want. So in this case, I'll take this one and then just hold the hand and just push firmly. It shouldn't be too hard to get in there. And then now that I have them here, I mean, I'll show you the Kamehameha has a peg hole here, and that peg hole goes basically there. And then there you go. He's throwing a ki blast at you because you got him angry. Next up is the review, but before we get started, I just want to let you know, if you don't know, that there's a tab in DBZSHFIGS.com called Amazon Deals, where you will find all the best deals on Amazon for Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts. I've gone through the list myself to make sure that they're good deals. So if you don't have any of the figures there and you need them or want them, make sure to check that out. But yeah, as usually, we're going to get started with articulation. So we're going to start at the bottom here with the foot. The foot is able to rotate 360. It's on a ball peg, so you're able to bend it up, bend it down, ankle rocket side to side. And then the toe, it's able to fold up, but not downwards. And then the knee, you're able to bend it this far much, which is, I mean, enough. I don't think you would need anything else, to be honest. And then if we look under here, that's where his leg is. So he's able to extend this far much, this far high because the gi gets in the way, and this far back because the gi gets in the way again. So that's pretty cool. And then he is able to rotate 360 very easily. We've seen other figures in this channel where I rotate them and they just snap off, but this one you could do it so easy. And then he does have a little bit of an ab crunch, not too much, just a little bit. Not like the Sarbon that I recently reviewed. That was really nice for that. And then we move up here to the shoulders with his sleeve. So if I fold the sleeve back, the shoulder really gets like full range up, like if he's doing a spirit bomb. And then you're able to rotate that a full 360. You just have to be careful with the sleeve. And then then you have you're able to rotate it 360 here as well on the bicep, you could call it. And then the elbow, you're able to bend it back this much. And then the wrist itself rotates 360, and you're able to move the hand this much. And then the head, you're able to look down as far as he could possibly, because you know his chin is like touching his chest, and he's actually able to look up. You know, some figures aren't able to look up, but this one actually has pretty good range. And then the head rotates 360. So there you go. I mean, that's pretty much it. You know, I was gonna give it a 3 just because he is hindered by the skirt he has, but I really enjoyed this Kamehameha, how it's very ingenious, how you can move, you know, each of the effect piece here, which is not something they do often. So I really appreciate that. So I'm gonna give it a 4 for articulation. Next up is accuracy, and I'm gonna pop up this picture right here, which is, you know, basically this guy is that guy. Like I say, for these recent releases, I mean, it's pretty hard for Tamashii Nations to not get them right, especially with such a simple figure. You know, like I was saying earlier, yellow pants, blue gi, white belt. You know, there's not really something they can mess up. So it's going to be a 5 for accuracy. Next up, we're going to move to price to plastic ratio. So this one's going to be interesting because remember, this figure is $54, which is $20 more than your standard retail $34.99 figure. So just a reminder, this one includes 3 additional faces, which is what a $34.99 figure usually comes with. It comes with an additional head, which may be a plus here. It does come with an additional like clothing attachments, so that's pretty good. It's extra. It does come with an effect piece, which is good. It's extra as well. And then it comes with a total of 6 pairs of hands, which is about 2 more pairs than a $34.99 figure. So is that worth $20? Well, usually the effect pieces drive like a higher price on these figures, so that kind of makes sense. I would like it to be $50. I feel like would be a pretty nice price. So what you're basically gonna pay on Amazon today because it's on sale, I feel like that should be its regular price. You know, 54 is like 5 extra bucks. I think the $50 mark is pretty nice for this, to be honest. So I'm gonna give it a 4. Next up, we're gonna move over to scale, and for scaling purposes, I brought out the only figure that I could think to scale him with, and it's Piccolo. You know, Piccolo doesn't really change from Dragon Ball Z to Dragon Ball GT, but based on this picture here, I mean, Goku should basically reach about the middle of Piccolo, which, I mean, let's see, the last hair strand goes basically to the belt, which, I mean, I would consider the middle. So to me, this kind of makes sense. You know, I don't know about you. You leave me in the comments what you think, but to me, this actually pretty scaled greatly. So it's going to be a 5 from me. And then last but not least, we have shelf presence. So basically, shelf presence is the most biased out of all these ratings because what I like on my shelf can be different from what you like on your shelf. And for me, I do like Goku, I do like GT, but this Not really what I would consider a 5 in my opinion. Wouldn't even be a 4 because he's not really that cool looking. You know, it looks kind of like a kid's toy. I think it looks better than a Daima figure, but it still looks pretty kiddish. You know, I do like that it includes the Kamehameha effect piece, so that makes it a little cooler. So I think I'm gonna go straight down the middle and give him a 3. So overall, Goku from GT gets a cumulative score of 4.2 out of 5, which is pretty good, honestly. I was expecting it to get a lower score just because I'm not really a big fan of the smaller figures, but this one's pretty nice. I like the Kamehameha. It really, if anything, it's really what caught me off guard because I wasn't expecting you to be able to move these pieces. And it's something that now I'm thinking, like, why don't they do it with every Kamehameha, you know? But anyways, if you want to leave your own review for Goku GT, make sure to head to DBZSHFIGS.com, go into the Goku GT page, and there will be a poll there for you to enter your own scores on the figures. That's why we get a cumulative score from the entire community. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching the video. I hope you have a nice, great rest of your day.